Morning. Well, suddenly Clacton means a whole lot more than bingo halls and fish and chip shops, doesn't it? Because if the people here vote their current MP back in later this week, well, then they'll be delivering UKIP their first elected MP in the House of Commons and giving the Conservatives a real bloody nose in the process. Because if that happens, people will be able to say, well, you know, this is the first shock in that political earthquake that UKIP's been promising ever since they did so well in the European elections in the spring. But of course, if they don't do well, well, then people will say, well, if UKIP can't win in Clacton, where can they win? Flying the flag for Britain as a key barometer on the newest force in politics. Clacton's going to the polls. So, will this iconic seaside town really become the epicentre of a political earthquake? Well, it does have an older population. 1 in 3 of the people living here is a pensioner. And the constituency includes one of the most deprived areas in the country, Jaywick. 2 groups of people who tend to be most concerned about immigration and most Eurosceptic. We spoke to a businessman, a pensioner and a mum. Tony Talbot's a fishmonger of 20 years who catches his own stock every day. He's angry at EU fishing quotas. Doreen's been retired for 10 years and she's on the waiting list for a knee replacement. And Dina's a busy mum of 3. In a word, how would you describe Douglas Carswell?
Not who.
Strong character.
Good.
What about Giles Watling?
No.
Less strong character.
Got no idea.
Tim Young?
No.
I haven't actually heard of Tim Young.
Tim Young?
No.
Quite telling, isn't it? And explains why Mr. Carswell's defection to UKIP was such a coup. But how do people feel about the party itself? So what do you think about UKIP?
Definitely worth a trial.
I'll give you 2, people friendly.
What do you think of UKIP?
Up and coming.
Over the next few days, MPs will be arriving in Clacton, rolling up their sleeves, possibly their trousers too, and making promises. But it's the mums, the pensioners and the business owners who'll have the final say. Cordelia Kretzschmar, Good Morning Britain, in Clacton on Sea.